Hey girl, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm Nika.go. No wait, that's not my name. I'm Nika G Shipp, and the G is for girl. I got a lot to tell you. And in today's video, the curls are back. I'm giving you a wash and go, and we're catching up on my life for the past month or so. A lot of big news, including my name change, and of course we're going to talk about that. So we're not going to waste any time. We're going to jump right in, but you know nothing's changed. I can't let you jump right in without you hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and the notification bell so you can always know when I've uploaded. And while you're at it, you might as well follow me on Instagram. So let me give you a second. I think you got it. Okay, let's get into it. Back to the video. Funny story. One of my friends that was coming to my wedding, she was gonna stay a little longer to braid my hair for the honeymoon right after, but unfortunately she couldn't make it. So I ended up actually braiding my own hair the first day at our honeymoon. I already had the hair in my suitcase, so I was like, let me see what I could do. And then so I did a cute little straight back thing with the extended hair and just bunned it up, and it was real cute. I'll insert some pictures, but we'll get to the honeymoon later. So September 4th, 2021, I got married to Mr. Shipp. He is now my husband. I feel like I always have to say it like that now. It's fun. My husband. Let me see what my husband has to say about that. We had a beautiful backyard ceremony in Conyers, Georgia. Everything was magical. I was super stressed the heck out, girl, for months and months and months leading up, the days leading up, even though I had a good old time, you know, at my bachelorette party, which was the day before. I know, so risky. We'll get to that too. But, you know, the moment I, walked out with my dad and seeing everybody that was there and seeing Mr. Shipp at the end of the platform, all the stress went away, and it was just nothing but happiness and smiles. It was just a great moment. There's so many moments that, are embedded in my brain. I don't know why I hit myself. One cool thing about my reception is we had a food truck, and that's actually pretty popular amongst weddings nowadays. I actually got it from a college friend years ago going to her wedding, and I was like, wow, this is the coolest thing ever. So I kept that in my Rolodex up here and knew that was something I definitely wanted to do. The food was good for what I could eat. When I'm super excited, it's so hard to eat. I just want to talk to everybody and say hello and say thank you for coming. But what I did eat was pretty darn delicious. I guess I could backtrack a little bit and talk about the festivities prior to. It's super risky to do a bachelorette party the day before your wedding. My husband also did the same. It was the same night, but because it's the night before, I decided, we actually kind of both did the same thing, just separate. I decided to do a bachelorette dinner. So we chose a really nice place to go to dinner in Atlanta. I believe the place was called, oh my gosh, Gypsy Kitchen. Oh, it was delightful. Food was great. They had a really nice table set up for us, nice round table under this grand chandelier. And we all just got a whole bunch of stuff for us to try amongst the table. We did this fun little wine pouring thing where the waiter stands on a chair and they pour this nice, fancy, delicious wine into your mouth. I'll insert a clip. It's pretty cool, pretty fun. After that, Then we went back to one of my bridesmaids' hotel rooms and we just had a party, just had a ball, girl. We had drinks. We played really fun like bachelorette games. It was just great vibes. We were all vibing, having a good time. And it was a blast. It was just my speed. And now that the braids are out, I am going to wash this thing, girl. Jeez Louise. And I will be washing, let me grab it, my hair with Herbal Essence Hello Hydration. That is my jam right now. It was my jam back in the day. Took a long break for it for whatever reason, I don't know. But now she's back in action. And so that's what I'm gonna be washing my hair with. So I will catch you when I'm done with that. And we'll just go down the line of catching up with me. Okay, girl, hair washed. Now it's time to deep condition. And you know I gotta hit you with my new favorite Camille Rose Algae Renew Deep Conditioning Mask. I love that stuff. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna be using that for a while. So sorry if you don't see nothing new from me for a minute, but this is the SH blank blank for me right now. So all right, girl, the deep conditioner is all rinsed out. I couldn't hear myself for a second. And I put in my leave-in already, the leave-in that I used. It's all wet and gross. The As I Am Classic Leave-In Conditioner. I recently bought, or I bought this before I left to Georgia for my wedding and probably used it once, and for the first time. That was my first time buying it, and so far so good. Love it. Glad to add stuff to the rotation. So there's that. This is also going to be fun because I am using a new combination of gels that I've never used before, starting with the Wonder Curl Get Set Hair Jelly. Boom. There we go. And then the Afro Sheen Texture Setting Gel, or Setting Cream Gel. Boom. So I left you off with the wedding. After the wedding, we went on our honeymoon to the Bahamas. Oh, that's hula dancing. Never been there before, so it was super exciting, so much fun. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I have been dying to go to a place with the clear, crystal clear blue water, so that was fun. Great food, did a lot of good eating. My cheeks are telling it all, but I enjoyed myself. I also did a lot of walking. Like I was hitting over them 10,000 steps every day. So as I go, I am definitely going to be snipping off my limp noodle ends, as I always do after I straighten my hair. Girl, my hair has been through it. I've never straightened my hair this many times in a year. But you know what? For the most part, she's striving and surviving. She's striving and surviving. Starting with the texture setting cream, and then I'm gonna follow it with the cream gel, sorry. Then I'll follow it with the other jelly. One thing I would definitely suggest if you're specifically in Nassau, Bahamas, is to go to the fish fry. It is like strip of all these bomb fish fry restaurants that fry all the fresh seafood. If you like seafood, I love seafood. From fried fish to fried shrimp to fried lobster, all of it. It's so good. From flavor to texture to everything, it's delicious. I think the eating was probably my favorite part, but we are foodies, so this was right up our alley. We're not like crazy adventurers. I mean, we get a little bit of adventure in, but I think we like to taste the world when we travel. One side down, another side to go. I am so disappointed and sad because I was just spilling my little heart out while I was doing this side and got no, well actually I was recording. I could see myself recording right now. I was recording, but for some reason it exited out of the camera for whatever reason and it didn't save. Bummer! So take two. We're talking about my last name change. So this was surprisingly a really an emotional decision. It didn't necessarily start out as one. I always thought, since we have been engaged, that I was just gonna hyphenate. For some reason, a couple of weeks before the wedding, I started thinking about it, about just taking my husband's last name, and I talked to him about it, and he's always been super supportive of me hyphenating. And I mean, my main reason for hyphenating, wanting to hyphenate, was to honor my dad. My dad only has daughters, so you know, me getting married would mean like the last name, the Gaucher name, would end with me. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing, girl. Get it together. And talking it over a couple of weeks before with my husband, getting his opinion, and I thought about our future and starting a family, having kids. You know, my kids are gonna have that last name, so it's like I wanna have the same last name as my kids. It's a great decision for me. I'm happy that I did it. And as for my channel name, I am Nika G Shipp, and that is just my way, my new way of honoring my dad. As it's a channel name, so I can kind of play with it. And because even though I'm not like an established YouTuber, so I can kind of make all the changes that I want right now, I went from Nika.go to Nika G to just my name, Nika.go Shay. So I thought just keeping the G would still kind of be on brand.
Give me my money to
Did a last minute part change because it wasn't flowing exactly how I wanted. I still don't think this is where I want my part to be. I'm kind of going for a like effortless, no part type of thing, not like a like a defined side part. Okay, we'll see what that does. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. It was so exciting to share all this incredible news with you guys. But now that I'm back in action, back to reality, I'm ready to flood your feed with content. So be looking out for that. If you're interested in seeing highlights of the big day and the events leading up to it, definitely check out my sister's channel, who's also one of my maid of honors, T to the. She documented it all. Check it out in her blog. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Stay poppin', girl.